Big news from Lower Manhattan. In the last hour, former New Jersey Democratic Senator Bob Menendez sentenced to 11 years in prison on corruption charges. Let's go to Brian Yennis outside the courthouse with the very latest. Hey, Brian.
Hey, Will, good afternoon. Well, this 11-year prison sentence is the longest ever imposed against a U.S. senator in our nation's history. Judge Sidney Stein saying, quote, somewhere along the way to Senator Bob Menendez, I'm sorry to say you became a corrupt politician. The 71-year-old will now also have to forfeit over hundreds of thousands of dollars in gold bars and cash that were found in his home and any other benefits he received through bribery and fraud. Now, Menendez's co-conspirators, two New Jersey businessmen, were also sentenced today to 7 and 8 years in prison in order to pay nearly $2 million in fines. Now, prosecutors recommended a 15-year prison sentence, noting that he's the first senator ever convicted of acting as a foreign agent. Now, in court today, Menendez cried as he begged the judge for mercy, a lesser sentence of no more than 8 years. He spoke in front of his son, his sister, and his daughter. He said that every day he is awake is punishment. He said he was far from a perfect man, but in his 50 years of public service, he's done more good than bad. Then after court, Menendez maintained his innocence. And then, amid reports that he's seeking clemency from President Trump, he said this.
Trump is right. This process is political and it's corrupted to the core. I hope President Trump cleans up the cesspool and restores the integrity to the system.
A jury last July convicted Menendez of 16 federal charges, including bribery and acting as a foreign agent on behalf of the government of Egypt. Menendez was found guilty of selling his influence to the 3 New Jersey businessmen and attempting to interfere in at least 2 criminal cases on their behalf. And like I said, influencing or working on behalf of Egypt's government. And in exchange, he received those gold bars and hundreds of thousands of dollars in cash that were found in his New Jersey home. Now, Menendez has maintained his innocence, as you heard. And ultimately, we expect, Will, that he will appeal this case. But history was made here today. Will.
Sure was. 11 years for a senator. Thank you, Brian.